Welcome to ChopChopChef. Hello everybody. Today we all two together a beautiful cake base. But this cake base is flourless, so there's no flour in it. I will substitute the flour today with almond meal. Yeah. So what we're having today is obviously we're having butter, sugar, vanilla sugar, almond, a little bit baking powder, a little bit eggnog, 4 eggs, and chocolate. Yeah, a nice good, at least 70% cacao chocolate. So the mise en place, as you can see already, I have done already a little bit. We have to prepare our cake tin. So I have a 28 centimeter diameter ring here, base, and then we're using this silicone paper, butcher paper. We can put this one on here. I just ripped one off. Yes, of course, you can just rip it off and put this on your base. But to make it a little bit pretty, like I did a nice round, how you can achieve this one, I think I showed it to you before. Not sure if the camera can catch this one on my white bench, but so you have your square butcher paper and then you just fold it always to the corner, triangle. Okay, this is the folding point, and then you fold again. Keep always, and again. And again. And if you want to do it one more time, you can, of course, no problem. So this one, now we have sort of, you can have a look, a thing like that. Now we're taking our cake ring, we take the middle, and then we see, okay, out here, if I just make a little sort of cut here, bang, and then we cut in this one around here. Now let's see if this is still correct. So I make a little bit of a roundish cut, like that, swoop-de-whoop, and then with a little bit of luck, we have now a nice round ring, which we can, what we call is a nice cartouche. Oh, look at this, half moon we got already, and magic reveals itself. Oh yeah, beautiful, look at that, look at that. Okay, so we use this one, so we have that, then we take our ring and just press it firmly on the base, yes. Base it now in, and then of course we close it nicely. Okay, so now we have the base beautiful with laid out with the butcher's paper, silicone paper, baking paper, yeah, and outside sort of just nicely a little bit around. Yeah. Okay, so this is definitely prep work done, number one. A little bit trick. Yeah, so it looks nice and pretty. Okay, then we're coming over here. What we need is, we need soft butter. I'm putting this one in. And our normal sugar. White sugar goes in here. And then I take my, obviously, hand blender and make this a nice fluffy consistency. Halfway through it I put 1 leaflet of vanilla sugar, which is, this one is 8 gram. Yeah? Okay, we just mix this all nicely together. Now I can put the vanilla sugar in. Okay, now the camera can have a quick look inside in the bowl here, so you can see, I mean, how fluffy it is. Yeah, and remember, you just use normal, the white custard sugar. Do not substitute it with icing sugar, please, because the sugar helps as well to make our base a little bit more fluffier. Yeah. Okay, what we're doing next? Yes, we have to separate egg yolk, egg white. Okay, we do this the old-fashioned way. 1, 2, 3, 4 eggs. Okay, now we got the egg yolk ready. What are we doing with the egg yolk? Yes, we're putting the egg yolks one by one into this mixture. But before I continue with this one, we make the next prep is with our hazelnut meal. We're folding in here a good teaspoon of baking powder, right? So don't be too shy in this one. So a nice good, you see, hived up baking powder. And always, as I say, please put it through a sieve. Want to make sure there's nothing unwanted in this baking powder or in any flour. Okay, so I got this one a little bit more. So here we go. And what I'm doing now, what I do always is, just want to make sure that the baking powder is as well nicely effective later on. I mix it a little bit in my almond meal. Yeah, not just straight into as a one lump. Okay, so we mix this one in here. We got that one sorted as well. And then the next mise en place, what we need is, I told you this just on the beginning, that we have a very good sort of dark chocolate. Yeah. So with at least 70% cacao. So this one has 78%, which is nice. And this one we just chop very roughly, which later on gets folded into our mixture as well. A little bit more. So what you want is, you want to have then in your cake sort of little bits and pieces like this. Yeah. So that's 100 gram. So yeah, we got that one sorted. Done. Also done. Perfect. Okay, now we can continue. As I said, so we're doing now, one by one, we will fold in our egg yolk into our mixture. One. Okay. Now we have to put, of course, all this flour, this almond flour, into our mixture as well. Just one moment. So we've got this one. On the beginning, I just put spoon by spoon in there. Maybe our whisk on low motion. Yeah. Okay. Remember, flourless cake it is. Not bad, eh? It's always been thought after. Okay. So we got now all our almond meal in here. And yes, if you like, you can use this as well. You can substitute this with hazelnut meal as well. Okay, now we're getting our chocolate in here. Let's see. One moment. Chocolate as well. Just fold nicely in there, but we can put this all in. Goes in here as well. Just slowly mix it all in. And what comes next? Yeah, there's one more thing missing in my recipe, and that is good 2 tablespoons of eggnog. Okay, so we put that in here as well. 1, 2. Okay. All right, so we fold this one nicely under. And then this one we put on the side, and then we take our egg white, and this egg white we cut very stiff. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so this is this one done. This is our first part of our cake mixture. As I said, now we're taking our egg white, putting them in a separate bowl, obviously, and this one we will whisk very, very stiff. But to do so, we need very, very clean whisks. Our whisks, they're nice and clean. You make sure they're clean, dry, not fatty, greasy, oily. Otherwise, your egg white will never get to a stiff consistency. Okay, now this gets a little bit noisy. Yeah, but as I said, this is the next important part. Get your egg white very, very stiff. So our egg white is now nice and stiff, and I believe I said this as well many times before. The only way, the hard way to find out is if you put it upside down and everything stays in the bowl. Hui, lucky us, eh? Okay, now we have these two things here. Here is our almond chocolate base with the egg yolk. And here we have our egg white, and which goes now nicely in here and get folded bit by bit into our mixture. Okay, so in the beginning, because the egg yolk is a little bit sort of a thicker paste, so we want to make sure it's all nice and smooth. You see, like that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let me just get one more of my pastry spoons here. So put this one in here, one more spoon, one more spoon. And the other trick of mine, which nobody tells you, I like to use a pastry spoon for this job here, folding the egg white under it with a hole through it, okay? Other important thing. Okay, so you don't break down the mixture too much. Okay, all the egg white goes in here. Yeah, look at this, beautiful. How smooth it already gets. Very nice, very nice. But yes, you want to mix it nicely together. Okay. I'm pretty sure we got everything sorted. Now we need our cake tin. Yeah. So the cake tin. Hold on a second. Most importantly, even the best chefs need a break for coffee. Very good, very good. We can continue. Okay, now very easy, very simple. We're putting this mixture into our cake tin, which we already laid out with our baking paper. We got that sorted. But now, obviously, we just make a little bit, just very softly. That's all. Okay, now we take this base here, our hazelnut chocolate flourless cake. Put this on stop. We're putting this in our oven, which I preheated to 180 degrees, and I put my timer on 25 minutes. Let me see, 10, 25 minutes, start, and then we check if it is ready. Okay, see you in 25. Okay, everybody, our beautiful cake is in the oven. You will hear the buzzer going off, so this means 25 minutes, 180 degrees. But what we will do now is, we will check that it's definitely, that the dough is nicely cooked. And I have sort of a little needle, but you can have as well a wooden skewer or something like that. Okay, we're stopping that. Okay, let's open this one. Ooh, yeah, pop, 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 pop. Nice and hot. Okay, now we're taking this one out. Beautiful oven, eh? Is that, look at it, so good, so good, so good. All right, so what we do now is we're inserting our needle or skewer to the bottom. We put our little finger on the base here, so we know, okay, we're coming out. And now we have a look around here. Okay, there's no particles from the dough sticking onto it. That means our cake is ready. What means this cake is ready? Obviously now we have to take this beautiful cake out, the base. All what we do is we're putting it here on a cooling rack, right? So we let it cool for easy 1 hour. We let it cool down, and then later on I take a knife going around and I show it in something else. But let's let it now, less in peace here, beautiful 1 hour, and it looks so nice, evenly baked. Very good. Okay, see you shortly then. Here we go again. Now after 1 hour our beautiful cake has cooled down completely. Now obviously we want to release it from the mold, yeah, from the ring. So we need a good knife, and we're going all nicely around. Very easy. So make sure you just sort of okay, so yeah, that's done. Maybe 2 rounds, there's no harm. Now we release it on the shell, depends on how your ring goes. And hocus pocus, hocus pocus. Oh, magic, magic, beautiful. Okay, what we do next? Because we have to get rid of this one as well. So what we do now is we have to turn it upside down. Okay, very easy. We take a other plate, making swoop, swoop, swoop. Don't lose it. When you do this one, do it like that. Easy done, magic. All right, now this one is easy. And when you're starting taking off your baking paper, just on the beginning, just slowly. So yeah, you don't want to rip it, and then you rip your beautiful cake frame. You see how nice it goes off? Yeah, that's what we want. Looking good, looking good. Looking good, yes. So that's very nice. Very, very nice. And if you hear a little bit of a baking noise in the background, now I tell you what, have a quick look in my oven, because I'm getting some German customers this afternoon, and they're very fussy, and they ordered a beautiful plum crumble. And that's already in the baking, as well ready in 3 minutes. I would love to share it with you, but this one has been already ordered and taken. So till next time. But here we go, back to our beautiful, remember, flourless cake. So now we have this one nicely sort of cooled down, but I turned it already like this, back to the original form. And here we go. That's our flourless almond meal chocolate cake. Now this is different options what you can do now at home. You can cover it nicely with a chocolate coating and slice it. You can make an icing over it. You can cut it in cubes, you know, and use it for like a chocolate fondue. You can make a fruit flan over it. Endless. But next week I do for you, with this base, I'm doing my eggnog cake for you. Excuse me. So, but for today, I thank you very much for joining me on ChopChopChef. Till next time.